every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to my food challenge where I'm trying Laura in the kitchen recipes for the very first time in front of the camera together with you. And today I'm going to try quite a weird recipe, or at least for my Lithuanian heart. Anyways, it's breadcrumb stuffed mushrooms. I mean, when I look at the ingredients list, I love every single one of them. I love mushrooms, I love bread, but somehow, I don't know, the combination of them sounds a little bit weird. Maybe because we don't usually stuff anything with bread. I feel like this is quite an American, maybe it's Italian as well. Anyways, it's definitely not a Lithuanian thing. So whenever I hear something stuffed with bread, it immediately piques my interest as being a very unusual one. So if you're curious to see how it goes, how it looks and tastes in the very end, then keep on watching. We're gonna need 1 kilo of mushrooms, hollowed out with a small teaspoon and then stems finely chopped, 70 grams of homemade fresh breadcrumbs, 40 grams of parmesan, 80 grams of olive oil divided into 50 and 30 grams, plus a little bit more for drizzling, 9 grams of fresh parsley, finely chopped, 2 cloves of garlic, grated, and salt and pepper. Oh boy, now I've learned just how much 1 kilo of mushrooms is. Spoiler alert, it's a lot. This actually took me a while. Okay, so now I've turned on my oven to preheat to 200 degrees. While that's happening, I'm gonna basically prepare everything. So I have a baking sheet here which I lined with some aluminum foil. I'm gonna drizzle it with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then I'm gonna work on a very, very important task, fitting every single mushroom here. And an extra step which Laura took was just take each head of the mushroom and just wiggle it around in the oil, just so that it would coat a little bit with the oil and brown better while roasting in the oven. So, oh my god, I'm gonna attempt at doing that as well. Okay, I feel like I need more oil to finish with the rest. Okay, let's take some more oil. Oh, I cannot express you enough just how pleased I am that they all fit. Oh my goodness, my little warriors. Okay, now while my hands are still dirty, I'll move this aside, take the same bowl that my mushrooms were in, bring all the rest of the ingredients for the filling, and just mix everything here. And in just a second, once I bring everything, I'll just remind you what they are. And here's my pretty little assembly. So to the dirty bowl, I'm gonna add the chopped up mushroom stems, the breadcrumbs, parmesan, parsley, garlic, the remainder of the olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and just mix everything together. Okie doke, mushrooms coming back in. I'm gonna take the filling and then do exactly what you think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fill each and every little mushroom with this. Well, was that a perfect amount of filling or what? But I feel like I could have mixed in the gills as well. In that case, I would have had even more filling because I could definitely stuff them up all right. So now the last little touch will be drizzling them over with some more olive oil so that they would brown nicely, and then this will go into the oven for 25 minutes. do have a couple of ideas, but first I want to give it a try. Oh my god, this smells so good! And even though they don't look as pretty as Laura's, I'm so sure that they will be so good. Oh, I won't be able not to take another one. Ooh. Man, I love mushrooms. Man, do I hate such recipes. I can be honest with you. I would never choose myself to do something like this. I love eating it, but making it, I feel like this is so good. I feel like there's something off with Laura's measurements, and don't mind me eating while I share my thoughts because I don't think I would be able to resist. These are so good. Oh my god. Okay. First, and that's really unlikely, if I decide to make this recipe again, I will definitely add the gills. I will add all the insides of the mushrooms. Now, I resort them to make like an omelette because Laura didn't use them because she doesn't really like, but I like every part of the mushroom. I like the mushrooms, so I don't mind. I feel like the filling was, well, there was too little of it, I feel like, because my mushrooms are definitely not as mounted as hers. You see, they're sort of flat, all of them. So I feel like if I had the gills as well, and the noise, by the way, is my oven cooling down. I have so much to share and so little motivation not to eat. So anyways, this is my new oven, and I kind of waited for it to become more silent, but it wasn't, and I didn't want to wait too long because I wanted to eat these. Oh, this one is so nice. While I will like have my dinner here in front of you. They look so nice. I wanted to eat them while they're warm. So anyways, I would add the gills. I would maybe not even scoop them out. This is actually this is the part of the recipe that I hate. I loved another recipe of Laura's ricotta stuffed mushrooms. Oh, I loved it so much. I actually even recreated it once more. But man, do I not have the patience to scoop out the insides. I do get that, you know, then you get a nice pocket to fill them up, but again, as I won't throw away the gills, I don't see the point of scooping them out. Maybe those white parts would be enough. Am I eyeing another one? Oh yes, I am. So anyways, I feel like, again, Laura's recipe is a bit off because she used like 8 mushrooms, if not 6. Though the rest of the ingredients, the amount of the rest of the ingredients was the same. I feel like I might have used too much of the oil. I wanted, now I'm torn. What should I do? I wanted, oh, this one is so crunchy. Okay, I promise I will try not to eat another one. I thought that I would update the recipe to more oil, but actually now I think that maybe it's not even worth it to put more oil because, well, the pan, the sheet, baking sheet, looks kind of wet, and I'm not really sure whether it's the oil or the juices from the mushrooms. So as I'm, you know, what's the word, drizzling some oil over the top, doesn't it like kind of, you know, oil the sides as well a little bit? And I did put on the bottom. Anyways, I'm lost about the oil. I will think what to do and how to update the recipe. I feel like I was blabbing so much, but this is a great recipe. This is super delicious. Oh, I was thinking of another one. Okay, I'm not doing that. So this is a very, very delicious recipe. If you're not too lazy to make something like this, then go ahead. You're gonna love it. But man, this is not my strong side. So this is again how they look like. It does look oily, okay? I put a lot of oil because I wanted to do what Laura did, and I felt like my oil finished. Anyways, this right there. Oh man, again I forgot to check the sides. So this is how mine looks like. I believe that's how Laura's looks like, if not on the other side. They don't look as pretty as hers, but I'm quite sure, as I want to take another one, they're as delicious. If you want to check how Laura makes these mushrooms, it's so hard to talk. And if you want to check how hers look in the very end, even though you see the photo, the link is there. It's so embarrassing if it's on the other side. Maybe I shouldn't point until I learn the sides. So if you want to try this recipe yourself, the written recipe is in the description box down below, as always in American and the metric systems, because I am converting every single recipe I try into the system I'm using, which is metric. So that will be it from me today. They're still warm, they're so crunchy, my mouth is watering, I cannot stop looking at them, and I really want to I wonder how much I will be able to eat today, because man, are they like little snacks and junk foody things. My mouth is watering like crazy. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more recipes like this, the playlist somewhere here, as you can see, and I will see you soon. Bye!